What's up guys, it's Sydney, aka the Life of Sydney with an extra Y, and I am back with a new hairstyle. I'm giving you Dorit with some Whoville today. Basically, I'm going to take you guys with me to go take pictures for my Instagram, just to basically give you guys some insight on how I do my Instagram, because I get a lot of questions about how do I plan my aesthetic, how do I take my pictures, how do I edit. So I'm just gonna do the whole process with you guys right now. As usual, if you guys don't know this about me, I'm about to go to the gardens, take pictures. Today's outfit is very neutral, so I kind of just wanted to wear a neutral outfit and hopefully pose near some blue flowers, because right now, the aesthetic on my page is kind of blue. So I wanted to incorporate that in today using nature. And that's often what I do, want to incorporate colors, unless like I have a boring background, then I'll wear a colorful outfit. I'm about to head out, but if you guys are new to my channel, thank you guys so much for watching. But as for right now, I'm going to get in the car and head that way right now. So I recorded this like earlier, like yesterday. I left out a lot of details that I feel would make sense. Before we get into like the aesthetic parts and stuff, I want to talk about posing. I feel like that's really, really important. A lot of people don't know how to pose on Instagram, and some people just don't feel comfortable enough in front of the camera, and that makes sense because the camera is a lot to deal with. So I tend to just create folders of poses that I think are just amazing. So I have a folder on Pinterest called poses, and so I have like, the names are goofy. I made this like a while back, but I don't care, it still holds the same purpose. So I have 3 main folders, like me and my man, solo dolo, solo shots, and then girl gang, friend pics. But everything like that makes sense is going to be in those 3 folders. Starting off a pose folder, I'll link mine down below. Honestly, like if you guys think that it's cool and stuff, it's a good tool to use. If you guys want to start your own pose folder, you can use mine as inspiration, steal some stuff if you guys want, if you guys have a Pinterest. But yeah, that's just how I tend to do. While I was heading to the gardens, my hair decided to have a manic attack. So my hair tie broke. I had no hair tie in the car, so I had to turn the car back around. And this was as soon as I pulled up. And I was like literally about to get out. That's when everything decided to just break. It was a mess. The hair is done and I am going to go back for part 2. It has to work. It really just has to work today. Like really, it has to work. But that's it. I will catch you guys at the gardens, but I just decided to run you guys that update. This has never happened to me before, which is funny. But let's just go back and restart. Okay, so rule number 1 for taking pictures by yourself, you kind of have to look at yourself a lot more often than if you were taking pictures with someone else. So for example, I'm using the camera. I like to look in my car mirror before I get out the car, because you don't want to waste time looking bad. But this is basically how I would want to look at my pictures. So like that's the number 1 step that I do always, is just check in my mirror, make sure that my hair is on point. Rule number 2, there goes Jane Fonda behind me. If you guys don't know what to do with your ex's hand and it's like a dead hand, get a purse and carry it. A purse will always be a cute accessory, and it's just so hot. Let's talk about the bead. You can see the people in the background. It's not even that funny, but they just look like ants in the camera. Like, I'm just crying. Let's talk about bead. Rule number 3 to taking pictures: always have lip gloss. Lip gloss always makes your lips look good. Whether you're a guy or a girl, you should always have lip gloss. For pictures, I feel like guys deserve to have a glossy lip. It's better than having ashy lips. Lip gloss, it just gives you that extra pretty girl, that extra bad bitchetry to your look. Rule number 4, before you guys step out to take pictures, because it's a pandemic right now, I highly suggest putting on your mask to go inside, because you don't know these people and where they've been. So I'm currently at my photo spot. This is where I'm gonna be taking pictures at, and I'm about to set up. So that's how I set up my tripod. I changed my shoes because like I like to walk around in comfy shoes just in case I have to walk for a bit. But I'm about to start taking pictures and I'll show you guys how I set this up. Basically, my camera is set up to a timer and the timer is set for 10 seconds. That's how long it takes me to run there, get in the pose, and then come back and check the setting. But basically, this is what it looks like. I'm probably gonna move because it's kind of dark over here and I don't, it's not what I'm trying to go for. Okay, I'm at the new spot and I like it way better because as you guys can see, it's way sunnier. This is what the shot's gonna look like. And my timer is set on the settings that it's supposed to be. And it's just gonna look like this in the picture.
Purchase your tracks today.
My mask broke. But that's basically how I take pictures. My glow turned into a sweaty mess. So I will catch you guys back at the house. I'm back at home and as you guys can see, I'm not wearing the outfit that I was before. I tend to change outfits as soon as I get inside because, you know, coronavirus! My butt touched the ground, so those pants are now contaminated, so I don't want to touch the couch. I'm about to show you guys how I edit. I'm really not a professional at this. I'm just gonna tell you guys straight up. It's very, it gives very much amateur. It just comes out cute in my opinion. It's not gonna be some dramatic thing. It's really easy. So this is my SD card. And this is from my camera that I use to take pictures. Basically what I'm about to do is hook it up into my computer. And then I basically get on my computer. I plug my SD card into the computer. There goes the folder. I just keep clicking until I really get into the pictures. Here's where they live. I took a lot today, but I just basically click on all of them and then I just right click, click share, airdrop, and then I just go to my phone and then I open it, my phone pops up, and then voila, they're basically gonna be transferred to my phone. So basically, I'm just gonna show you guys how I edit on my phone now. This whole process, I'm not gonna say is work, but it's work. But this is like the one where you really have to pay attention. So I go into Visco, and then I hit the plus in the top right-hand corner. And basically what I do is I just look really, really closely at the pictures. And depending on which ones that I like, they'll get clicked on. I think I'm gonna start off editing this one. I go to the for this photo option and I just tend to look around there and just see which one just gives me the vibe that I want. And then I'm just gonna crop the picture so then like I'm the main focus. Since it's off center, which I'm kind of upset about, I didn't really center the picture, which is my fault. So I kind of have to work harder. The exposure can be down more. Yeah, the exposure can be down more while the contrast can be up more to give off. So like that's what it's gonna look like right now. I wanna bring in some color because you know I'm looking a bit pale. So I'm bringing in some colors. Then I'm gonna go into the white tone, just see what I can do. I want it to be like more, you know, I don't want to say orange, but I want it to be more like colorful instead of dull, and like I want it to be warm tones, that's what I mean. So there's that. Right now with my feet, I'm kind of doing that like grainy look, so, and I'm kind of just gonna keep doing that same sort of effect on all of the pictures, just like seeing which one will work the best for the pictures. Or sometimes just depending on how I feel, like I'll just pick like, I'll go through and just keep picking random filters and see which one works best. So for this picture that I'm on right now, the SS1 would look better and then I just work around it. I need to turn up the exposure. And I feel like the contrast can go down a little bit. And then I go under saturation. I'm just trying to see what, okay. So the saturation is gonna be like a little bit. Under temperature, I want it to be a little bit more warm, so I'm gonna turn it up. And just to make it more like natural, I'm gonna make the tint more pinkish, because if I turn it green, then the grass will look really, really green in the background, and I do not want that. This process is just very repetitive. Like, this is really how it goes. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I hope that you guys really had fun with me today. I really took you guys with me everywhere that I went. That's kind of just the process that I take, taking my pictures. I hope that it was really beneficial. I hope that the tips that I gave were actually useful and you guys can apply it to your own Instagram feeds, or just share the tips with your friends, or just see if, you know, they work for you. Honestly, that's what works for me. So I just wanted to share that for people who have been asking and stuff. So here I am giving you guys the information. If you guys are new here and don't know quite yet whether to subscribe or not, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye. There goes Jane Fonda behind me.